It feels good to be a 2000s kid, especially growing up around that era. Such a highlight for cartoon shows around that time. And as a kid, I think I only stuck with 2 TV networks that I watched on the daily. One being Nickelodeon, and the other one being Cartoon Network. So this will certainly be a very interesting video out of me because it's not what you're used to on this channel. And in all honesty, I could say that this channel needs some variety instead of the same old stale shit that everybody came here for and gave me 1,500 subs for. So, we are doing a lost media investigation. I have been in this for about 1.5 years. Whenever I've had a small amount of free time, I've been doing investigations into this. So, the piece of lost media is in regards to the 2004 version of the new animated Batman. This was the newest version of animation featuring the Dark Knight. It was very different, it was very creative, and it was very fun to watch. Even had a really kick-ass theme song in Season 1. Just on a side note here, this is probably the most unique interpretation of a Batman theme slogan I've ever seen, but it makes sense. This is about a young, up-and-coming Bruce Wayne who just became the Batman a year ago. And it starts off as a Halloween-esque sounding theme song resembling the fear he wants to inflict on criminals, before it evolves into a spy-like theme song, which interpretates his fucking great detective skills. Awesome. Plain fucking awesome.
What a dork.
So just what is it, this piece of lost media that I'm looking for that's related to this version of The Dark Knight? Well, I don't exactly know. And it wasn't until I got onto Reddit and submitted a post to r/lostmedia that I got very few answers about. The unfortunate thing here with Reddit and r/lostmedia is that the rules for the Reddit page has changed over the years, and my post has since then been deleted. So any comments that I remember, I cannot show you because I cannot find the post anymore. But what I can say is the piece of lost media that I'm looking for was confirmed that I didn't make it up, and I never imagined it because other people have seen it too, with some even going as far as saying that they know the purpose behind the piece. So, what is this piece that relates to the Dark Knight? Well, let me just give you the rundown frame by frame by frame of what I remember in my head from this. I was just watching the Batman, had to go through about 2 minutes of commercials, and this shit pops up. It depicts this version of the Dark Knight sitting in a dimly lit room in a chair that looks like a recliner with a window to his right hand side, and outside that window you can see the skyline of Gotham City. So he just sits there, and all of a sudden the bat signal comes on over the city. And he doesn't react, he doesn't do anything, he just sits there. Glances at it for a split second, but just sits there. And then a very deep Christian Bale-esque sounding raspy voice gets over and does this narration. In the quotations, Batman. But he doesn't want to be Batman. And Batman himself inside that single frame kind of just scratches himself, glances around the room before the short just fades to black. Being the Batman fan that I am, like a lot of people out there, after seeing such a piece of animation such as that, I know what y'all were thinking.
What the fuck?
So right away, this is a very interesting piece of Batman media. And Batman media is quite a big attention getter, because people like finding lost stuff about the Dark Knight, animations, video games, maybe some commercials that aired, lost episodes of the TV series, animated episodes and shit like that. But this is just a simple commercial for it that doesn't make a lick of sense. Why would you use Batman to depict somebody on drugs? Because he's not the kind of person that would be like that. So it's certainly a rare piece and might be one of the funniest rare pieces of the Dark Knight out there. So where do we go from here? Well, in terms of lost media investigations go, I'm hit a dead end. Because after my Reddit post got deleted, I can't post the same way anymore in the lost media section of the Reddit page. I might give Reddit a go again and see if anybody remembers this shit again, even though the original post has probably been buried by archives now. So I'm just going to keep on posting the same thing over and over again until somebody comes up with an answer. So this is how we begin with this investigation. Though I began a while ago with this, there hasn't been too much attention towards it, and that's the number one thing. We have to bring light to this. We have to get a lot of people on board. So what I've created is a lost media investigation Discord server. Just don't be that guy that likes to drop random clever memes or fake YouTube links that lead to Rick Astley or some screwed up shit. You will be removed immediately. This is only for people interested in this piece of lost media and interested in searching for it. Now, the other way we could go about this is we got to bring attention to it. So repost this video, repost it as much as you can. Send it to your friends, get it out there. If you remember this piece of lost media, drop me a comment down below. The other thing was that I tried a couple years ago was in writing an email to a YouTuber that does lost media investigations. Not only just because I'm a big fan of his, but also I wanted to see what he would say. And that YouTuber is Blame It on George. He covers a lot of lost media stuff on this platform, and he has a supreme interest in it. I never got an answer back from him, but I would like for him to see this video, and I would like for him to jump in on the investigation. So, Blame It on George, man. You gotta help me out here, bro. We need some fucking attention brought to this beautiful piece of lost media that I cannot wait till the day it finally surfaces again. The other way I'm going to go about this, I'm going to try to get in touch with some representatives of Cartoon Network, which will probably leave me on hold for about 6 hours. But I'm looking for an answer here, and I'm sure if you saw this years ago like I did, you're looking for an answer as well. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like down below and leave me a big fat comment if you fucking remember this shit. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.